I don't wanna say anything, cause if I do I might say the wrong words. Oh no. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I'd lose you if I didn't. Till we find what we're missing and compromise. So I'll keep my shorts on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Can't wait for a single reason not to say goodbye. Oh, if I said what's on my mind, would you stay with me tonight? If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. Oh, would that make you run and hide? Don't know what to do anymore. I'm mad at options, nothing's working. I'm mad at service. Come help me now, I'm fucking nervous. I'm trying but can't scratch the surface. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I'd lose you if I didn't. Till we find what we're missing and compromise. So I'll keep my shoes on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Can't wait for a single reason not to say goodbye.
We're back. We're back. It's okay. I will let everybody in. Sorry about the delay. There was a security incident. So they had to evacuate everyone out of the building. So I had to dip. Everybody got evacuated. So I apologize. I do simply apologize. But we still move. I am in my wardrobe. This is my walk-in wardrobe / office. But we're still live. Big up Wayne with the contribution again. Thank you very, very much, Wayne. You're too kind, man. You are... Wait, can you hear me?
There we go. That's stupid. Right, I'm here. There we go. Right, I'm here. I know the sound quality was poor, but there was a security incident in the studio. So they had to evacuate everyone out the studio. Had to leave, had to pack everything, whatever I could quickly. By the way, a security incident. And I packed my packet of crisp, my Lucozade, my bag, and my cigar. I left everything else. So big up to everyone. I appreciate you all for coming back and joining. Thank you very, very much. Wayne, thank you so much for the contributions tonight, man. You're top G. For real, top G. But we will continue. I'm here in my big window front and my enjoyment with the view, everything. We'll go live. Gonna let the followers in. Yeah, I will do shortly. Good evening, DB Cooper, man. Big up DB Cooper. Big up Leroy, the latest member, the latest personnel to join Planet Fast community. Leroy, man, welcome to the membership. Thank you so much for joining. Please do drop me a DM. Please do drop me a DM in Twitter. I will add you in the members only group chat. And this goes for all the other members as well. If you want to join the members only group chat, all you have to do is drop me a DM on Twitter and I will make everything happen. But yo, Ronald, I've been causing chaos everywhere in spaces. I've just been causing chaos everywhere. But if you want to join the stream today, you can do so. The stream link is in the chat. There you go. So everybody can join, Ronald and everyone. Ankit, I think, was just joining. I was just about to let you in. So kindly do join back if you want to. Let me get this cigar back up. Get the cigar back up, man. Lighting up a cigar is actually effort. Once you quit the cigar, once you dip the cigar, it's hard to get it back up. Actually, but we'll get there. I need some time with this. I need some time. Big up Ronald. Where were we? We were with Ronald. Ronald, join the stream back. Let's pick it up with Wout Weghorst. We were talking about Wout Weghorst and should we keep Wout Weghorst in the club? That was the question. Ronald, can you? I think it's Wayne. Wayne, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Ronald has joined as well. Ronald, can you hear me? Ronald, are you there? Ronald is on mute.
Fully on mute, fam.
Fully on mute, man. Fully on mute.
Hello, can you hear me?
Loud
Yeah,
and
yeah,
clear.
yeah.
All right, perfect. It was the same thing last time. I did not make a
Are you all
change.
good though, bro? Like everything calm?
I'm
No?
good. I'm good. They just had to clear out the building, so I just got my. Look, I'm serious. I got my Lucozade. I got my cigar. I got my packet of crisp, and I dipped. Forget everything else. Life is important. Apparently, some security incident where some security alarm tripped. So it is what it is. They'll have to sort it out, but it'll be all right. But we're still live. But we are still live. So talk to me, people. Talk to me. Shall we keep
so,
Weghorst?
No.
Hey,
Thank you for your
hey.
services. Thank you for your
Why not?
services. Thank you for whatever you've done. Okay, there's just a few things. Firstly,
Okay.
we've never had a striker like him at our club. Okay. Not saying that you can't be a striker. You can absolutely, but just not on our level. Secondly, he is slow. Like, not even over exaggerating at this point. He is
likes him so much.
slow. Ten Hag
Ten Hag-
likes. Okay, fans. I'll put this in this way. That will make you understand. Ten Hag loved and liked Ronaldo, and he was in his plans.
Oh, here we go.
Where's Ronaldo today?
Can I say one thing before everyone goes?
Go on.
Yeah, I just want to big up Ten Hag, like realistically, because man turned man from a striker to a midfielder in the space of 3 weeks,
Bro,
3.5 weeks,
changing.
maybe. Like
He's changing McTominay
like
from a midfielder to
realistically,
a striker.
So I just want to big up Ten Hag.
No,
That's
big up Ten Hag, bro. Ten Hag is like the GOAT
Okay.
right now. He's moving different.
Okay, but we do need a second striker. Martial needs to be sold.
Hey, forget that. Don't even mention the haram name, fam.
So you were a supporter of Martial.
I'm done with that name. I'm sick of hearing it. I'm sick of Haram FC. Like that name needs to skedaddle. It's done now.
You
See
were a
it.
supporter of
Thank
Martial
you.
FC. Let's not forget.
Wait, what? One question.
Hey,
Yeah.
you were Martial FC at one point. You need to remember yourself, fam.
Faz, you
Wait,
were.
remember
Let's
You
not,
yourself.
guys,
let's
one
not do
second. Yeah.
that.
One question.
Yeah, go on, Ankit.
I was gonna
Go
say, who do you guys take, Tony or Kane in the summer?
I take
Tony
Tony,
or Kane?
bro.
Ivan Tony or
Tony
Harry
or
Kane?
Yeah.
Ivan Tony.
Neither.
Tony.
Young.
Me too. Yeah.
He's a bad boy.
He's a
Yeah.
bad boy as well. Big up Woodward with the super chat says Liverpool was dead against Palace. We cook. I mean, first final done. We have West Ham next. Do you think Ten Hag will still rotate his players, or do you think he's just still gonna stick to?
No, he's
Nah,
gonna go
same
full
player.
team. He's
Yeah,
going
full
full
team.
team, fam.
Okay, there's
Yeah.
one thing that we haven't seen yet, Faz.
Go on.
Sabitzer,
Sabitzer, Casemiro.
Bruno,
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
Casemiro.
Why? Why do you
Why?
think that is?
Because Fred has done a job till now, and Fred has his flowers. He rightfully deserves a place in the team. I know
Okay.
it's like, sometimes good, sometimes bad, but he deserves his place, bro. He's done everything that a man could. He's been providing a lot of assist. It's not like he's not providing assist. He's actually putting in his heart.
And his goals
And
as well. Like he has like 6
yeah,
goals or something, 7 goals.
I mean, scoring
So
against
most he's had
Barcelona
it.
is not for
Yeah.
everyone.
Hey,
Wout
don't
Weghorst
speak
couldn't.
on that. Hey, neither could Ronaldo in a United shirt. So you be quiet, fam.
Well, he did that in a Real
You be
Madrid
quiet.
shirt.
Oh, hey, he's not a United shirt though. Be quiet.
We were not even in the same competition when he wore the United shirt, bro.
It
Barca
doesn't
was
matter,
different.
bro. It doesn't matter. I'm shameless like Omo, fam. Shameless.
Yeah, but Weghorst has been a detrimental impact to this
Oh
squad.
yeah,
You can't deny.
absolutely. No,
Wait,
I
what?
I can't deny it. See, the thing is that he is important in the squad because he makes space for other people. It's not like he's just not making space. He creates that space. He draws defenders out of position. That leaves
Mhm.
a lot of space for Rashford, Anthony to come in. But still,
Okay.
the problem is that that's not the striker I'm looking for. I need a better striker, someone like Ivan Toney. I would even take Harry Kane, bro.
Would you
I'm
guys?
desperate.
How about the
Let me
goalkeeper
come back.
situation?
Come back. I'm gonna go get
Alright.
something. You guys
Yeah.
continue talking. Let me just come back. But before I go, let me lead DB Cooper's chat. He says, if we're talking about Weghorst, all I can say is that I'm very happy that the club could give him this moment. He also has worked his ass off. We don't need
Exactly.
fast. Our forward line has pace. So not everybody needs to be fast. And that's actually a very good point. If it works, it works. Why change?
Why
And
doesn't?
okay, no, first, not about change, but you need to add. You need to
Sorry,
add to your
guys.
squad.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. You need to add to your squad. But then is it diabolical that we need to let him go? That's the question I'm trying to ask. And I'll leave you guys with
Why
that to
doesn't?
talk. And I'll be right back.
Why doesn't no one talk about Sancho's pace? Yeah, because it's been
Sancho's
18
pacey,
months.
bro.
No, wait, calma. This
Nah, it's
man
slow. It's
doesn't.
slow.
No,
Yeah.
calma. No one talks about Sancho showing his pace. When has this man beat one or two players, and dashed? He doesn't do that. So like,
Yeah, that's why his position is getting
what's
changed to
pace
a cam.
about, fam?
Cam, yeah.
I don't get it. Like everyone wants to shit on this.
See,
We know he's a
okay,
Burnley striker. Like we get it. But
that's the funny part.
no,
He is a
I don't
Burnley
care. I'm
striker,
defending
bro.
Weghorst till I die, fam. This guy, like,
That's soon
I'm
enough
on,
then.
I'm on smoke with you, Ronald. I see what you're trying to do, fam. I see you.
See, you know
Trust
I
me.
can't bring the goat back,
I know
right?
you.
That
I know you, fam.
that's a boat that's a boat that sailed. But Sancho is a proper baller, bro. Did you see
What do you
him
do?
play with Aaron
What do
Wan-Bissaka?
you? What do you do in the League Cup final? Just
I'm
ask him.
sorry?
Just what do you do in the League Cup final for a friend? Just ask him for a friend. Like,
Could you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
what did he do in the League Cup final?
The cup final. Not much,
Yeah.
but he brought us to that stage.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And what did Weghorst do in the final? What
One
did he
assist.
do?
Is that your argument?
There
One
we go.
assist.
There we go.
At the same time,
That just makes Maguire the best defender in the world, doesn't it?
Oh,
You're
what a
saying
brilliant
he
defender.
doesn't run fast, but that's all you're saying, though. He even had a good shot
No,
on goal.
Faz, do you hear yourself?
I do.
He had
I
a
know.
good he had a good shot on goal while
But do
Karius
we
is
keep
there.
him as a second striker?
Karius. I'm
I
sorry?
think so. I think so, yeah.
And Ronald, if I do a poll right now, I guarantee you the poll will say keep him as a second striker.
No, I know, and that's the
No.
narrative I hate.
No. He needs to go in summer.
See,
No.
when
Why?
people
No
like
matter
Wayne,
Keep
what,
him.
when
he
people
needs
like
to go
Wayne
in
talk,
summer. He needs to go
see,
in summer. Fam.
he agrees with me. Even he agrees, even though
No.
he
I
defends like
don't
that.
agree with your agenda. Your agenda
No,
is every
bro,
week, fam. You
my
need to
agenda,
calm.
no, that's the whole thing. My agenda is I don't want Weghorst to be here next season. And that's exactly what you're saying. But you just big him up every
Yes.
week. But at the end, you and I
Yes,
want the
because
same
he
thing.
does what he
Him
needs to
gone.
do. He does what he
Weghorst had
needs
a
to do,
nice
but yeah,
final. Yeah, you're right. DB Cooper's right. Weghorst did have a nice final.
he did.
No, I'm not denying it, Faz. All I'm saying is I don't want to see him next season. But it's difficult for when I say it for people to understand. But when Wayne is saying it, it's fine.
No, it's not that. You listen to
Bro,
the wrong Twitter people. You're on Twitter
no,
and listen to
Wayne.
the
The
wrong
thing
Twitter
is,
people. You go
bro,
into his
listen,
Hussams
Wayne,
and whatever
Wayne,
the
listen.
twat.
Let me hear what
Let's
Ronald
not
has to
name
say.
drop.
Okay,
Okay,
let's
listen
hear
to
what.
this. Listen to this. I have seen this club give Eric Bailly a contract. Okay, when we know how injury prone he is, and he isn't there for a lot of games. He was still given it. I just want to make sure right now when Weghorst is performing, I'm not denying that he's not performing. He is performing. He's getting assists. I always give him flowers, even in the chat, even in the group chat, I give him his flowers for the 90 minutes he plays. After that, I just want him out because I know how reactionary our fans are, and they will make an agenda to keep him here even after that. Now tell me, right now, Martial is injured and Weghorst is our first striker. Isn't that it? Next
Yes.
season, there's no
Oh,
guarantee he's the
even
only striker. Next
even Sir
season,
Alex, even Sir Alex said Rashford is not a striker.
yeah, because he is not, but he can. He's a makeshift striker. He just works over there.
I
But
think
I
we
just
can
want
keep
to,
Weghorst as a backup. We can't
Can I
afford this.
reply to that?
We need to let Martial go. That's more important than letting Weghorst go.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey,
Yeah,
Faz. No.
no,
Chill,
that's true.
chill. No.
nah,
Both of
both have
them
to
need
go,
to
bro.
go. Both.
I'm
We can't
sorry.
replace both.
We can. It's too
Both
easy.
have to go. Look, I don't care.
Replace them
Like,
with
at the end of the like
Replace
we
with
all
who?
say, at the end of the day, we're Manchester United. Yeah. Look, we have a person for how long is it? 5 or 6 months alone for Weghorst. 5 or 6 months alone. At the end of the day, both Martial literally took a picture with the medical staff. Are you crazy? This man is on a trolling thing, whether it was a troll or not. This man is taking
No,
pictures with the medical staff. Like, what is that? Are you
no. I'll be
crazy?
honest. I'll be honest. When I saw Weghorst sit there and just sink it all in his body and his mind and his soul,
It was
I
beautiful.
I I felt like, bro, if I was there in that moment, I would do the same. I would just sit there, look
nah,
at
but
people and
hold on.
how they
I'm
react.
Listen, it is Mr. Walt, Daddy Walt first medal in his
first. Yeah.
career
Yeah.
at 31, 30.
With Manchester United as well. Yep. Talk.
He's his first medal. He's here to like listen. This man want to win everything.
Bro,
He wants to
Sancho,
quadruple more than me. Like he's looking at it. Okay, I'm only here for 6 months. Erik Ten Hag needs me. Like I'm gonna put my all.
I just
This
want
man is playing
everyone.
to his best ability right here. This is the best
Oh,
anybody could get out of Walt. He wasn't like this in Burnley. He wasn't at this Besiktas or whatever that was in Turkey. He is right now.
All
He's
full
playing
respect.
right now. He's playing. He's to his best ability.
I get that.
If
Oh,
his highest could like give assists and do a good link up, this is the highest. This is his peak right here. So we might as well enjoy the peak while we can. And listen, if they want to sign in for like an extra year, sure, sign him up and get another striker. He's not a. People are looking at him as a main striker. As in, Ronald thinks of him as a main striker. He's man as a
no,
backup striker. So if they want to sign him for an extra year, I would take it. I would take it because I know he's not the starter. He's not a starter. Same thing. If God forbid Rashford was injured, we would play Garnacho. And Garnacho played bad or if Sancho played bad, we would not we'll sit there not the starter. Same
I
thing.
don't think we
We
play
don't have
Garnacho
show. We
if
play
Rashford gets
Malacia because
injured.
Malacia not a starter. So if we don't have Varane, we'll be playing Maguire.
Let me go.
So there's level to this and starters and bench players.
Let me go through some of the chat. Let's see what people are saying. Charles White said he's not getting the service from our attackers.
I disagree with that in a certain sense, but that's fair enough.
Woodward says Sancho is a tiki-taka bowler. Weghorst had a nice
No, he's
final.
not.
DB Cooper. We're still doing the Sancho shit. Dan is not having it.
Yeah.
Ronald, come on, man. You're too nice of a guy to be so hard on Weghorst, says DB Cooper. If Ten Hag wants him, who are we to say no, says Charles. Big up Rajat as well. Rajat says, let him enjoy that cup. There is no chance we will sell Martial. He's on 250 a week and has another 3 years on that contract. All we can do is hope the medical staff can get him on a Varane program. Glazes out as always. Richie, welcome, Richie. Hope you're doing well. And that's a picture of me and Richie in Old Trafford. Big up, Richie. Hope you're well. Vout is a pressing machine, which obviously helps as well. Ronald, what do you have to say to that?
Bro, all I hear is emotions. Phil Jones now has a Premier League and this cup. Do you make him stay here for
Yeah,
forever?
but no one's
we have
emotionally
bro. You
attached to
all
him, though.
are emotionally. You all
No,
are
he's not
emotionally
emotional.
attached to
Ever
him
No,
right
we
since
now.
aren't.
he came to the
No,
club, he's been
no,
performing to his best ability.
bro. I don't care
You want
about
him to
his best.
perform like Mbappe, or
No,
you want him to perform
yes,
like Mbappe, and
because
he's not
yes,
gonna reach that level.
that's the level of a Manchester
Spot
United
on.
striker.
But
Not at the
I'm
listen,
not
moment,
Burnley,
though.
bro.
Not at the
You
moment. We
move
don't
like
have the
Burnley, not
money.
me. Who
We
said we
don't
don't
have
have the money? In the summer,
everyone
we do
need
have the
no
money.
Ronald. Right? I'm not
Ah,
gonna shout
come
Faz's
on.
stream. You need to understand. We had no money. We had no money. What are we meant to do? What striker could we go for other than Weghorst? You keep saying everyone has said in the group chat Turan. We had no money to go for Turan. What are we meant to do? Ten Hag wanted that person, so we have to support Ten Hag. This man turned up in the final. So what
Let's
are we
go
supposed to
to
do?
let's go
Okay.
to Akshay. Akshay, what do you have to
Yeah,
say?
let's go
Who's
to
Daddy
someone else.
Weghorst, by the way? Who's Daddy Weghorst?
That's Wayne.
Me.
Oh, that's Daddy Weg. Oh, okay. Let's go to Akshay. We'll come to Akshay quickly. Akshay, welcome. Just 1 second as well. Let Dan super chat. Thank you very much, Dan, with the super chat as always for the support, man. Big up. Says towards the Liverpool cigar plus gifting membership. Thank you very, very much, man. I really, really appreciate all the kind gestures. Big up to Dan, who has actually given 5 memberships. So if you want to become a member, you can do so now. There are 5 memberships up for grabs. Big up to Dan for the memberships, man. I appreciate you as always. So yeah, if you're watching and you want to become a member, go ahead and become a member. I don't know how long the memberships will be there, but make sure you also put a W in the chat for Dan as well, man. Dan, big thank you, man. Big thank you for that. Could have got Hakpo, says Rajat, but yeah, it is what it is. James Bond, we're coming for you. You see, you frauds. You're fraudulently at the top of the league. We're coming for you. Cigar and living large. What else? I noticed his name is Daddy Weghorst. Yeah, Daddy Weghorst. Big W to Dan as always. And Richie says, yes, bro, Ten Hag is our manager. We are a year ahead, in my opinion. Other teams are starting. Be afraid of us. Let's come to Akshay. Akshay, Weghorst, keep him, sell him. What do you want to do?
I think for now we are keeping him, and in summer we say him goodbye, and that's what he is here for, right? We bought him only for 2 million. He helped us so far, and he will help us eventually to get a couple of more trophies. So what can you expect from a player who only cost 2 million and who is willing to die every second on the pitch for the best club in the world? That's what there are so many other players. They were like afraid to be on the pitch last season. Now everyone is giving more than 100% himself, even including Wout as well. So for now, it's an agenda. It's becoming like the Gaia agenda where everyone is like, oh, distribution, oh, no, no, this, no, that. So it's like for Wout, it's the same thing, very slow and very not doing too much. But, if you go by stats, as everyone, all the time go by stats in case of Martial. So if you go by stats, he assisted in the final and he will remember for his rest of the life that he played for Manchester United in the Carabao Cup final. That's why he was there. That's why he sat there for 5 seconds. Okay, you know what? Let that sink in because this will not happen again. That's why he was thinking. So he is doing not even 100%. He is doing for me 500% of himself. And everyone can see that. So this agenda, it's not an agenda. It's like something, let him play for next 3-4 months and let him help the team to win a couple of more trophies. I want quadruple, hopefully. And then in the summer, we will sell him. And he will say, okay, you know what? You're not going to sell me. I live with smile. How about that? I have now 3 trophies when Manchester United, and I live with smile. I will keep you guys all in my heart for the rest of my life. That's what's gonna happen. So this is the simple thing.
Now, can I say something fast, real quick?
Hey,
Now,
go
can
on.
I say something?
Go
Okay.
on.
Here we go.
Now, no, because I'm gonna break each and every one of you right now.
Oh,
Because I say
Bro, that's a ram.
he's here. Oh, please, God, no. Vane,
go
you're
on,
bad.
go on. Talk to me.
What I'm gonna say is, I said he's giving his 120% or whatever percent you want to go with. 500 is what he said, but that's okay. And I said, in the summer, we have to go for a new striker, both of them, like 1 and 2. Wayne said the same thing, and Akshay said the same thing. However, when I say it, it's an agenda. When they say it, it's emotional, sentimental.
No, because you almost
I
say-
say it.
No, let me tell you
No,
why.
I almost.
Okay, go on. Actually,
Almost.
hold on.
Let almost speak. Let
Nah,
almost speak.
No,
Please.
wait. Let almost say why, and then we'll come back to you on that.
Okay, go on.
Oh,
Sure.
my reason why is you want him gone today. Like you want his contract
No.
terminated
How
today.
can I? No,
You don't want
when
to
did I
see
say
him.
it? When
You don't
did
want
I
to
say
see him
that?
against West Ham. You don't want to see
Tell
him
me
against
one
West Ham.
instance when I said that. When I wrote that, give me receipts. Where are your receipts? You're trying to take an item. You're trying to steal an
Bro,
item.
we can go into the group chat
The
right
moment
now.
Ronaldo was
Go
gone.
on. Go
Because Walter replaced Ronaldo
Okay,
is why
wait.
you're upset.
Here's the problem. You said when Ronaldo was gone. Well, my friend Omosolo, Ronaldo, when he left, Wout Weghorst was not a part of the club. How can I have him gone before he even came here? Answer
Because-
that.
Because Walter
can't.
replaced
It
Ronaldo.
started
We lost
after
a
he was
striker to
gone.
another striker.
Okay,
Bro,
hold on.
Ronaldo is not a problem for me.
I don't think Ronald has an agenda.
We've
I don't.
seen it all. We've done the lot.
We're Man United.
Man
and
United, and we're never gonna stop.
Stop.
Ole, ole.
Ole,
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 Ola.
ole.
Yeah, we're
I
coming.
think Ronald is just critical because I'm trying to poke him by saying let's keep Weggy for another year. Give him a 2-year contract.
Exactly. No.
If
Bro,
anyone wants Weggy after this season, you're deluded and you deserve not to be in.
No, listen.
Bro, I want him.
And
Okay.
it's people like Omo that probably want them to stay another year.
No,
Though.
hang
Be
on.
realistic.
You got them right with him to start another year. Who else are we gonna sign? We still got Glazers. We still got Daddy Glazers here. Who are we getting?
Thank you.
Bro, do you know? Did they tell you they don't have money for the next summer?
I know they don't have money. Why do you think we sign?
Exactly.
If we have money, we won't be signing
Because
Sabista
you're not able to
and-
deep this that they're trying to sell the club right now. They're just
Oh.
waiting for that 6 billion. The moment they
Look.
get that 6 billion offer, they're out of here, bro. They
Mr.
aren't
Smoke
waiting
has
for
the
almost
info,
for winning
to
the-
do anything.
Fast for winning the Carabao, do the club get paid any money?
Yeah, 180. It's not even Sancho money, bro.
Yeah, just a little bit, bro. It's mostly
180,000, 200,000.
it's mostly
Yeah,
they make
exactly.
sponsors and stuff like that. It's not it's not even a million. I don't think it's very very cheap.
So you see why we sign Walsh. Listen, if us right now we are overachieving, and I'm gonna milk this year.
John Doe says he gets a contract. I mean, DB Cooper says why can't we sign a striker and get Weghorst on a contract as well?
Exactly.
He is
This guy needs to get out of the fan base, bro.
No, hold on. He
No,
is
listen.
something different. Hold on. No, that's his opinion. He has
Okay,
something
fair enough.
different. He's a pressing animal. He isn't gonna be expensive.
And what age is
Exactly.
this man?
You
30,
sign Walsh,
31?
you sign a new striker, then you have Martial. That's 3 striker right there. That's 3 striker. Right now we have 2. 1 unavailable and 1 available. You want to sign another one to add to this 2 and make it 3. So you have Walsh, you have Martial, and striker number 3.
Bro, you lot live in your own delusion.
But no, you want to get rid of
I'll be a
Walsh.
realist. I'll be honest with you. I don't see Wout as the next striker. Sorry.
I'm not calling him the next striker. He's a bench player, similar to Maguire. Similar to Maguire.
Oh, hold on. Everybody, there's nearly 70 of you watching. All the people in the stream, comment down below without thinking. Comment. Everybody comment. Don't speak out on the stream. Comment. You have 100 million. Get me 2 strikers. Quick. Comment. Everybody comment in the comments. Nobody speak. I just want to see names. 2 strikers. You have 100 million. Go. Let's give a 30-second pause for everybody to drop their answers. 100 million. Name me 2 strikers we can get for 100 million. Go on.
Fast. You know what they said about the Newcastle match? They said they have the most possession.
Yeah, what do we have? 38 possession? That's crazy in a final.
Exactly,
oh,
right?
God.
That's a run right there. 38% possession. That's
Jesus.
disgraceful from us. That's disgraceful from our caliber to have 38% possession against Newcastle.
Kane
We
and
have
Tony.
Bruno.
Leroy. Hold on, Leroy. You think we can get Kane and Tony? Wait. John Doe. for 100 million. 2 strikers for not 100 each, boy. Not 100 each. Vlahovic and Tony, you lot lost your mind. You lot lost your mind. You lot lost your goddamn mind. 100 million, 2 strikers. Tony and Vlahovic, yeah, you lost your mind. Done. You're clever. You lost your mind. You're working too much. You need to sleep. Jacob is the only one. Hold on. Jacob. Who else? Let me see. Football is the game. That's second. Val and a younger talent for 30 million. I mean, I want a proper striker and another one. And a backup, sorry, a proper striker and a backup for 100 million. Vlahovic, that's one name, not 2. 100 million is going to be 1 striker. That's why I gave you the thingy. Osimhen is 140 million alone. 132 alone. Not even 100. So, wait, Vlahovic 60 and Tony 40. Yeah. You
That's FIFA right there.
Impossible. Can't. Never. Thank you. Gabby says it. Not possible. So we must keep one, either Martial or Weghorst. We have to keep one. And I'd much rather keep the player that plays.
Listen, we might keep both and get another striker.
How is Tony going to be cheap? When does Tony's contract run out? Someone comment down below.
I think 3 years, I think.
What? Oh my God. You're lying. His
I think
contract's
so.
3 years.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
And someone said he's going to be cheap. Get out of here. He's at least 80 million. At least 70 to
80, 90.
And he's a star player.
And he's a star player.
Yeah.
And it's Manchester United tax.
He's never been injured. He's 7
English
Probably
tax.
about 140, 50, probably. I don't know.
Oh yeah, English talent and Manchester United tax.
Yeah,
No.
that's one.
Now, this guy was onto something until he messed up. Vikram Jain was onto something, but he messed up. If you told me Thuram and Tony, that would have worked. Because guess what? Thuram's contract runs out this summer. He would have
He goes on a free.
He's on a free. So that would have been clever. But none of you obviously said that except for Vikram. But then I would have said, okay, let Wout go. But we're not linked with Thuram. Ten Hag don't want him. Now you're saying Ronald, you fraud. Now he's coming to Tony and Thuram. But we can get them. But the fact is, we were linked with, somewhat linked with Marcus Thuram, but we didn't end up getting him. So
They put the trigger.
Jonathan David, get out of here, man. Man said Jonathan David.
No,
But
Jonathan
it's a dilemma. Okay, is Wout Weghorst? Everybody comment in the comment section. Is Wout Weghorst a hindrance to Manchester United squad?
No, he isn't.
That's a
No,
good
but
question.
if anyone says he is, he's not.
I need
I'm
them to
not
explain to me
hearing that.
how come.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
If
guys.
if he was
if
a
everyone
hindrance, we
allows-
wouldn't have got that second goal.
Okay, ask the question. I'll let someone else answer. Go on. What's your question?
Right now, as the team is, right, we stay the same, no changes. We don't bring any striker and nothing happens, okay? But there's one person who can come back, and you know who. You all know who I'm talking about.
End of discussion.
Wait,
No.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
No, sorry, Ronald.
Another day.
No.
Another day.
you did not let me complete the question, did you?
Okay, go on.
Nah.
Okay. Actually,
I'm
sorry.
just saying,
Sorry, go on.
just saying, everything's fine. It's a perfect world now, and he just comes back. What are we saying then? We still play Wout Weghorst over that guy.
Yes.
Obviously not.
You see, Omo is deluded enough to say yes.
Can I explain
What
why?
would
I
you
agree,
do
but
about
Omo-
what would you
Let me-
do
let me
about
explain
someone
why.
who's like
Omo-
that?
Let me explain why. This person hasn't been with the team. Sancho had problems. You saw how long he went for. You saw how long he had to go just to get back in form to playing form. How long will this guy have to go for to get back into playing form? And he has to be a number 9 role. I don't think we'll have any time to play for the whole year because Martial will be fit by then.
But Martial won't be fit for a full season, will he?
He
And on
won't be
top
fit, but he will be fit at some point.
MG11 is not a striker. He's not.
Yeah, he's definitely in the answer. He ain't got. Listen, he was a generational talent, but he ain't got the link up play. I'm gonna say right now, that man didn't have the link up play. That man was shoot first, ask question later. The amount of time we missed point last season with him on the squad, I don't like it.
As far as I can tell and make out, they're working on how to get rid of Mason Greenwood. Just so you know.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Just buying time out right now.
They're just buying time. The pregnancy isn't going to help. It's not.
Do you know? Will they have to give him money out of the contract to get rid of him?
Mutual
Do you know,
agreement.
Pat?
Mutual agreement.
Oh,
There'll be a
mutual.
payment.
Yeah, they'll,
Well,
they'll pay it off.
In your
They have.
opinion, what do
No, they have to. He's an innocent. He's a legally innocent individual. And I say legally innocent before you start getting into your feelings. He's a legally proven innocent individual. Not proven, actually. No, he's a legally, case dropped individual. So the club cannot hold anything against him because there is legally nothing to. So either they bring him back or his people. By the way, this is not me. This is not my thoughts. His agents and lawyers will say, "We'll pay the kid out 75 grand a week."
if he does leave us, what do you think he does? Do you think he goes to another league, or
Yeah.
in your
He might
opinion?
go to a different team.
Yeah, he won't be in the Premier League.
Okay. Right,
Let me come to Ankit. Ankit,
Yeah.
after winning this cup now,
Yep.
do you think it's a bit delusional to say we can go and challenge for the title? Considering the games that we have to play compared to the games that Arsenal have to play.
It's a tricky one, to be honest. If you ask me.
Where do you stand?
If I'm being honest, for me, I think we have too many games to play. That's my honest opinion.
But so do Arsenal. The only
Do
difference
they?
is they
Really?
don't have FA Cup. They don't have FA Cup. We have FA Cup.
They have Europa.
Let's see after
They
Sunday.
have Europa.
Let's see after Sunday the result.
Why? We have 2 more games before we end up in Wembley again, by the way. I'll have to travel to
Yeah,
Wembley
2 more. Yeah.
in the FA Cup. So why is it any different? We are playing the same games. We will play, God willing, 4 more games than Arsenal this season. Now, after today, as of today, we will have to play 4 more games than Arsenal. If we end up in final of Europa and if they end up in final, it's the same games. Same. If West Ham beat us, touch wood, they don't. Yeah, God willing, they don't. And we beat West Ham. We have the same games as Arsenal. We have the easier games. Do you know the games that they have to play with Newcastle? Please, someone, if you know, let me know or correct me. They have to play Newcastle, Chelsea, City, Europa Sporting. Yeah,
They have to play Liverpool.
Liverpool. Thank you very much. We have
And
to
then
play
City again. City away.
City away as well.
Yeah.
I mean, what about? I know Omo where you stand. Let me come to Akshay. Akshay, what do you think? But I'll come to you, Omo, after Akshay.
Sorry, what's your question, please?
Question is, how do you think it's a bit delusional to think that we may should we be saying that we are going to push for the title, or should we not say that at all?
I think there are chances if you can see the amount of matches Arsenal gonna play, right? The opponents they have. I know we have the hard opponents as well, but the way our fixture are, let's say we have Newcastle away and then Liverpool away, but we just beat Newcastle, Liverpool, they are not winning anything. So if we can, those 2 away match, if we can get a victory, then we are going to push for it. And since like we have smelled the blood, now we have 1 trophy, everyone smells that blood. So they will be after 4 trophies, trust me. Because it's like that. Everyone, including fans, coach, like manager and players, everyone globally, they want everything. Because last 6 years we have not win a single trophy. So everyone is so hungry that they're gonna do everything possible. Everything. So I think I'm gonna believe that we are in 4 trophies. Already we won it 1. So we will take 1 game by 1 game. So next game, let's beat West Ham.
Just
And
ask
then
you, yes or no? Are we in a title
yes,
charge?
yes.
Okay. Wayne, are we in a title charge? Wayne, are you there? You're on mute if you are. Are you there? I don't think Wayne is here. We'll come back to Wayne. Ankit, are we in a title charge? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Omo.
Listen, quadruple. Yes, we're in a title charge easily. Arsenal, I'm not worried about them. They play the same players all the time. Man City, people already figured them out already. Newcastle, we already broke them already. So now other teams are actually gonna beat them. We are winning the league. Easy.
Ronald?
I'm not going to be as deluded as some
Yes
over
or no?
here,
Yes
but
or
I'm
no?
just going to say
One-
yes, we are.
Okay, so we're all in agreement in this community that we are in a title charge.
How many
We've
points do
been
you
in a
think we'll
title
get?
charge for a long time.
Cool. I like that. Someone said, what did you say? How many points are we behind?
I said, how many points will we get?
Well, as of right now, we're 8 points behind Man City. With the same games. Sorry, I apologize. 8 points behind Arsenal. We have played the same games as Arsenal. Man City have played 25. We played 24. So we actually have a game in hand. Man City are 6 points ahead of us. They've got to play. We've got to play Liverpool away, which is obviously a big fixture. City have to play Newcastle at home, and Arsenal have to play 4-4-2 long ball Sean Dyche. So in Everton. So top three teams all have really, really big games. Tottenham, they are 4 points behind us with Wolves to play. And in all essence, Wolves are somewhat in a slight-ish relegation battle. So Wolves will look to clinch as much as points as they can. And Chelsea, the team, the other big six team that we have to play later on in the season, are well and truly done out. Absolutely done out. So they've not won a game in God knows how long, to be honest. They've not won in the last 5 games. Anyways, they've got Leeds to play, who are in a relegation battle, not in the relegation zone, but 1 point behind relegation battle. So Leeds will be smash and grab settings as well. And Chelsea have to play them home. So Liverpool, I don't fear at all. At all. Anybody here fear Liverpool at all?
No.
Listen, you remember Erik Ten Hag came in and says all era come to an end. They have to fear us. You have to fear my manager.
True.
You play matches in 4 quarters. Every 15 minutes is a different tactics. They are not ready for this. They're not ready for Mr. Houdini. Erik Ten Houdini. They're not ready for this. This man is doing magic while my team is still playing. Like, they don't know. Listen, I fear nobody.
What do you think of this comment? Liverpool game will be harder than everyone thinks. They are game
I
losers.
agree.
I
I
think
agree.
so.
Can I just speak?
Yeah, go on.
I agree because we've gone to Anfield with way better sides than we have right now, and we've still lost. And they've come to United, Old Trafford, and lost with a better team. At the end of the day, form goes out the window, to be honest. So it's a bit like, yeah, we can say we're in better form, this, that, the other, but at the end of the day, these men have pride. These men ain't gonna want to lose at Anfield, especially with Klopp and how they are right now. These men ain't gonna want to lose at
Can I be
Anfield.
honest?
It will be bad, very bad.
I think it depends. I think it depends with who do they have to play next? They have to play Wolves. No, they have to play Wolves next.
It's on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure Wednesday. I think.
I think the Wolves game.
Yeah, they play Wolves at home.
I'll be honest. One thing I agree with what you said is form doesn't matter when you play big teams. It doesn't. When you play in Anfield,
Especially a team like Liverpool.
Yeah, when you play,
Exactly.
especially with the rivalry, with the fan base, with the players, the history of this fixture.
And them at home as well. Like,
and at home, I don't care. Anfield is a 5-a-side pitch. I don't care about that.
yeah, hey, we got. You need to chill, fellas.
No, I don't. Never chill when it comes to Liverpool and Arsenal ever. But Ten Hag is a different sort of beast right now, man. But like player for player, we've matched them and we've outdone it. We've beaten Barcelona. I know Crystal Palace was dodgy, Leeds was dodgy, Brighton Brentford was dodgy. I can understand that. Leicester game wasn't convincing until we got the 3 goals. It wasn't
everything you mentioned was before the World Cup. What happened after?
No. Leeds game wasn't before the World Cup. Crystal Palace game was. Come on. Leicester game was after the World Cup, and Leicester game, even though we're scoring goals, but it's not been convincing. Let's be honest here. Yesterday's game wasn't the best game in our life. Newcastle dominated us at times. You all know that. They were doing one passing. But we found answers. That's the point. I'm saying we find answers.
Oh yeah.
And the same thing we can do at Anfield. We can find. Is Van Dijk is having the best season of his life? Is Nunes? Is Hakpo? Who in Liverpool squad is having an amazing season? Name me one player. Name me one player.
Joe Gomez.
Like you said, Chaz. Like
Joe
you
Gomez,
said,
Ice Boys.
like you said,
Alisson,
Chaz, when it comes to a match like this, form goes out of the window. That's true. However, they slipped up in the most recent big game. That was Real Madrid, right? So you never know, because I know Salah has turned up against us a couple of times.
Didn't turn up against Malacia.
Yeah, he did not turn up against Madrid. He did his part.
Malacia.
Oh, you're talking about the first leg. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. I mean, see, the thing is that even though I'm very much confident that we're going to win this game, I'm just not going to take them as an easy target. That's just me, because, it's our habit that we go very confident at times. We haven't done that against or under Ten Hag, but I just don't want to take them, lightly. I just want to take them seriously and make sure that we finish this game on a very strong level.
They are a stepping stone. Weak team, useless team. Like they just.
For you, even time. Real Madrid is a weak team, bro.
When did we last beat Liverpool? I think it was 2015.
Having a bit of season. Oh, I think Ronald is here. Sorry, Ronald is here. I think Akshay had dip. Can you remind me the last time a team had to go into a cup final, and 72 hours before they had to play one of the biggest teams in Europe, if not the biggest team, one of the biggest team, actually, we're the biggest, sorry. One of the biggest team in the top 3, you could say top 4 in Europe. 2 legs. I can't recall. And we didn't lose against Barca, any of the legs.
No.
So, if this doesn't make you hold your head up high, I don't know fucking what will. I don't know what will.
I don't live in a world of if.
The reason why I'm saying this is because before the Barca game, remember I was nervous, and guess what I was nervous for? Because of the name. The name Barcelona made me nervous. But then when I deep and think about Ten Hag football, nothing makes me nervous. When I see Sancho in a 10, I don't get nervous. You guys know I've been question marks of Sancho, but now I don't get nervous. I'm like, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. When I see Dalot getting turned by Saint Maximin, I don't get nervous. I got David De Gea in fucking net. He made a fantastic save. I do not. When I see Fred lose the ball, I do not get nervous because we've got Martinez and Varane and Casemiro to cover up. So there's an answer for everything. Yes, there will be mistakes.
I have blind faith in my manager. Blind faith. Yeah. I trust him 100%. Because if there's a problem, if I see the problem, he sees the problem. And what does it do? Immediately put in a solution. For example, Dalot got a yellow card. And no manager in the world would take Dalot out at halftime. No manager in the world would take Dalot out. No manager in the world makes sub at 45 minutes. They do, but it's more like an offensive sub. But
remember me complaining, saying Ten Hag doesn't make 5 subs? Why? Remember?
He didn't do that early on. Early on, he didn't do that. The Ajax guy from We Talk Ajax, they say he doesn't make subs. He's stubborn. And what does he do? Make subs. What game was that? The Crystal Palace and the Arsenal game. He didn't make subs. After that match, and watch the substitution. He changed. This man, he learned from his mistake. Oh, Crystal Palace were pressing. I didn't make subs. Casemiro got a red card against Arsenal. They were pushing, and I didn't make any sub. Learn from your mistake. What happened every other game of today? This man is making sub like, I have 5 sub. I'm making 3. I'm making 4. I trust my manager 100%. He blind straight into him. When we go to our match, I don't care for the lineup. I don't care for the lineup. Like if you can make lineup, I'm like, I don't care. I'll watch. I'll see the lineup whenever.
Just to remind people, by the way, Ibrahim, nice comment, says, remember Ole made subs in 80 minutes. Just to remind people, we used to shout in the stadium Ole, make a sub, make a sub. Everybody used to shout. And I swear to you guys remember when I was on United View, I used to say this. Oh,
Yes.
who remembers me from United View? I said, Ole, if you need help, let us know. We will tell you. And Ole used to make subs when we used to shout. So why can't we not have blind faith in a manager that beat Barcelona twice? Even the draw was technically a defeat if
No,
you ask if it was a win.
but then fans, I don't understand why are we questioning the fact that we don't trust our manager. I just said that I want us to be understandable of how Liverpool has its own strengths, and just make sure that we set up not to be against it. I trust my manager. I'm not saying I don't trust my manager. All I'm saying is I'm just not gonna consider it as an easy game like Burnley or any small team. That's it. Because as you just heard from Omo, for him, even Real Madrid is not a big team.
Well, nobody's bigger than
Yes,
us.
it's not a big team. I won't face them yet. Why should I respect you if I haven't faced you? I won't face you. I'm not gonna respect you if I won't face with my new manager. I have a new driver. Why would I respect no team in the world right now. Whatever club, whatever continent, whatever team, whatever nationality, I do not respect your club. Why should I respect Real Madrid because they have football heritage?
Do you think Real Madrid
Play me at the Super Cup. Play me at the Super Cup, Real Madrid.
And people, this is where you join Planet Faz. It's home of the crackheads, Crackhead Central. Just join, people.
Listen,
please. Listen to people like
Real
this,
Madrid can meet me at the Super Cup. I'm ready. Meet me at the Super Cup.
Are you promoting Super Cup right now, Omo?
Yes, I'm promoting the UEFA Super Cup. Meet me at the Super Cup, Real Madrid.
I like this comment from Benjamin. Says, Faz, have you seen ETH play McTominay at 9? Well, yeah, I did because I was there in the stadium. He can play David De Gea as striker, and I am okay with it.
He played McTominay out of 10 versus Barca. What are we doing here? Meet me at the Super Cup. I'm ready.
What did we think of the substitutions that he made with McTominay playing higher up on the pitch? What did you guys think? I'll start with you.
I've seen that before.
I was happy, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll start with you, Uncle. What did you were happy, or were you like, what's going on here?
And I trust him in it. He can do what he wants. Honestly.
Okay. Everything. What about you, Ronald? What do you think of that?
I'm okay with it, bro. See, I know for a fact, and I'm not saying it since today. I said it last season as well. I said it always that McTominay has played as a striker when he was in academy. Why not try him?
He played as a striker because of a very particular reason. Do you know why?
Regardless the reason.
He didn't play a striker because he was a striker.
Yeah, I know the story about Rashford, why he played as before he played outfield. What he did, I know that story. You think
the
it
reason
came
why
out somewhere?
Played striker in the academy, which also playing striker in the academy doesn't mean you can play striker elsewhere. Academy is different. He played academy, I think it was 13, 14 year old, something like that, because was it 14? I think so, because Jose Mourinho. No, it wasn't I think it was a bit higher. But anyways, he played striker because Jose Mourinho would not commission buying a striker for the academy. That was the story. Jose Mourinho wouldn't commission. Striker had trialed for Man United, and the scouts liked him. I don't remember the name of the striker for the academy, but Jose Mourinho did not want that striker in the academy. So the academy at that time, that age group, was short of strikers, so they played Scott McTominay along with another midfielder in the striker.
Jose, I have seen him.
Costa is a better goalkeeper than David De Gea. David De Gea
I have seen him move and score, and we have seen that Garnacho pass that he finished. I'm not saying anything with certain men, but yeah. Okay. He's a good striker. He can do a job. If Erik Ten Hag believes that he can play as a striker, who am I to question that? He plays a striker.
Who's 1 of 4, by the way? There's someone joined who called 1 of 4. Who is it? 1 out of 4. Are you there? You're on mute.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
This fraud. Yep. You frauded your way inside my stream. Fantastic.
Hey, man.
Who is it?
It's Yuma, none other.
Oh, Yuma. Oh, my days. Number 10. Number 10. Big up.
Look, man. Yesterday was madness. I was in the nation's capital yesterday. Went to a United bar called Solstice. Bro, the support that was out there for the Mandem was wild. DC. and it was crazy. Just the amount of love that was out there.
Maybe
Yeah.
Washington, right?
Yeah, Washington D.C. And it was just amazing atmosphere. But I just want to say big up the boys. We did what we had to do. I felt like yesterday. I felt like yesterday was a very easy game.
That was my question.
Yeah, yeah. Today I'm not dealing with you. I just want to say big up the Mandem. They did what they had to do. Next is the FA Cup. After that is the Europa League.
It wasn't convincing, but we found solution.
Yeah, I didn't like the second half was a bit dire. I don't know. I felt like we were under the cush. A lot of the second half, even the first half, for I think that we didn't play well at all. Honestly, if I have to give a performance 1 out of 10, I'll give it a flat 5. But that just shows the mentality of this team now that we can play at a 5 and be able to turn out a result. It's not every time that we're gonna have to play exceptionally well, and that's a mark of a good team.
In both halves, first half and second half, Newcastle out attacked us in both halves. This is just to let you guys know.
I disagree. No,
this is stats. This is stats.
This doesn't say the full story.
Of course, but I'm just saying from a stat perspective, in the first half, Newcastle had 31 dangerous attacks and 15 dangerous attacks for ourselves. Newcastle had 64 attacks overall. 31 of them were dangerous.
And how many shots on target?
In the first half, their shots on goal was 1.
And how many for United?
Shots on goal for us was 4 in the first half.
Oh, okay. And how many? And what was the second half like?
The second half, Newcastle had 64 attacks with 40 being dangerous, and for us, we had 26 dangerous attacks out of 32 attacks.
Shots on goal.
Shots on goal for Newcastle in the second half, who had 62% possession, was 1 shot on goal. And us, we had 6 shots on goal. So very stats. Let
me tell you something about football. It's about tactics and luck. 5% luck. That Rashid goal was 5% luck. I was glad the referee was working to decide to work and give us our free kick for Casemiro goal. Because that referee was diabolical.
He was a bit weird. He gave away too many soft fouls.
Too many soft fouls stopping our counter attack. They didn't call out any fouls on Wout. Even though he was getting pulled every single time for the jump ball, but they gave us 0 fouls. Listen, I'm just gonna say this: Newcastle are a trash team, and they should get better. They should get better before they step up to us. You better come at the king. You best not miss. Every team is on watch now. Every team is on watch now. What's that?
Do you think Newcastle makes top 4?
No, they don't make top 4 because we already beat them. People saw the blueprint already. This is how you beat Newcastle. Same thing with Barcelona. We beat them and they lost their next game. Listen, it's a curse. Don't play against us. You will lose and you lose your next game. Same thing with Man City. We beat them and they lost their next game. Listen, I'm just telling you, we dictate the Premier League. We are the dictator of the Premier League. Right now, teams are scared of us. They worry about us and we just won a Carabao Cup. They worry if we're going to win the league and we won the Carabao Cup. They should focus on themselves. What's in your backyard? Because right now, with Carabao, I have 3 more to go.
Talk to me about the goals that we scored in general. I mean, what do you think of a goal from a set piece?
Wow. I think that everyone wants to give credit to Benny McCarthy, and rightfully so. But the person that I want to give credit to that has to give shout out to is that young cat. I forgot his name. He got black hair, but he's our set piece coach. I believe he came from Chelsea. He's been this is the second year now, I believe.
Ramsey.
I forgot his name, but the guy, I think our set pieces has tremendously improved defensively and offensively. Especially
not the set pieces. Stop it.
I'll say specifically, I'll say both. Both have improved so tremendously because defensively we were so weak at set pieces, and it didn't help that David De Gea wasn't commanding in his box, and that was a part of the reason why I was so annoyed with him as a keeper. But also, we just didn't understand the position and spacing, to defend set pieces, and then offensively,
good save, yeah, true,
yeah. And then offensively, it's like we just didn't know where to. Luke Shaw or our fullbacks never knew where to put the crosses in, and our attackers never knew where to attack the ball to score those set pieces. So Casemiro, Varane, and Leach ironically are the ones that have added so much value, specifically in those departments, defensively and offensively, when it comes to set pieces. You saw Leach able to do it versus Arsenal for his first Premier League goal. You saw Casemiro has done it against Chelsea last minute to tie it up. Varane has been there, done it out, to cause havoc. But nevertheless, I think that was just a well-pieced work goal. And shout out to Luke Skywalker for the pass and assist. I think it was a perfect piece of a ball, and he's just one of the many
pass as well. Come
on. Yeah. I was gonna get to the second goal. Second goal. Val. The guy should have had a goal, but it's okay. But nevertheless, he did well. His hold up play was tremendous. I don't know what it is, but he does know how to hold up well when he knows how to create for others. His link up play is very good. And that's what helped him able to create the assist in space for Rashford. Crazy assist, and he was working his butt off all game. He was running.
You give him another contract to keep him as a second striker.
You know what? I will not a third. We could do a third, but not second, because pending the MG11 situation. Just for the record,
MG11 then. No MG11.
Just for the record, now I gotta put myself out there. I Space Kid. I'm speaking for myself on this one. Seeing what's going on with this situation and following the case of what's going on, I would accept Mason Greenwood back in the squad, because I know under Ten Hag we will reach levels we've yet to see in this new era of Manchester United. So pending that, but obviously we have to see what we're doing with Martial, if he's gonna stay or we're gonna sell him. So we just have to see. So much is going on this summer. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Martial is up for sale.
Okay, then all right, then yeah, Wout has a chance, and I wouldn't mind, but he has to be the third, literally, or third striker, not second, and for sure not first. Third striker, then I'm cool.
We only have two strikers in the summer. We will have two.
Then he has to go. Nice time. I'm happy.
Has to go.
Yeah, it's easy. It's simple. I don't care. I'm not here. Look, our standards are back up. I can be ruthless now with ease and with a smile on my face.
Thank you.
And
so
I don't
much,
have to hear all this nonsense about no, shut up. You're not good enough. Yes, you work hard. You're not good enough. Bye. Also, you're not good enough. Have a nice life. It's that simple.
Thank you so much, Yuma. Thank you so much. You're the man, bro.
Simple. It's that simple. Like we're not. If you see what we're building,
firstly, retirement home. We should stop 30-year-olds.
Exactly.
Unless they're super world class.
Exactly. And also, like, this is my mentality now, and that's why I've been having chess for so long ago, that once we win this cup, it's all right. Like, I hope everyone has been able to get the excitement out of their system, because beyond today, it's not going no more. It's out of our system. It's not a big cup. It's just to be a catalyst to get our mind right for the other competitions, so we can really celebrate at the end of the season. So this is nothing. We're supposed to expect this because we are Manchester United. Let's move on and let's do great and better things. So I'm on to the next cup already. Like, I've enjoyed. I got drunk yesterday. Let's go on.
There is only one United. I was being attacked by Newcastle fans because I said there's only one United. I did that too. If you watched my live, you saw in Bossman's shop, who was selling Prime. I said, "Oh, are you supporting United or Newcastle?" And the Newcastle fan behind me turned around and said, "There's two United. Stop that." I was like, "Oh, well, I don't really think so. There's only one United." Spilling Media says, "We've seen it all. We've won the lot. We're Man United, and we're never gonna stop." We have won the lot. We have. FA Cup now is next. I mean, where do we stand in terms of Marcus Rashford? Do we rotate him? Actually, your device is acting up. So if you leave and join back, I should be able to add you back. But in terms of the FA Cup now, that is the next most important trophy, right? Because that's the next game. Marcus Rashford's foot is not well. I will assure you that. He did anybody else notice, or was it just me, that Marcus Rashford was feeling uncomfortable? He wasn't running as fast as he would normally want to be aggressive on the ball or off the ball. I think he deserves a well-needed rest, and some physio, and just to come back. But what do we do? I mean, ETH always plays his strongest 11. I'll start with you, Ankit, and then I'll make my way around.
I think we should rest him on Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
I don't know who should we put up front or on the wing.
It has to be
Probably got Nacho. Yeah. Nacho in the 10.
Just to let everybody know, big up to Wayne. Wayne, you unbelievably kind. Are you and Dan and Kudus, everyone unbelievably kind. Big up to Wayne. There has been so many. I didn't even notice. Right, let me go through the list. Big up Yusuf, latest member of Planet Fast. Big up Sarkar, latest member of Planet Fast. Big up Adam. Big up Sean. Big up Johnson. Big up. Oh my God, there's so many. Big up. Hold on. Big up Richie. Big up Divas. Big up Jivan. Big up FJT. Big up DX. Big up Ten Hag Era. Big up Googs. Big up Emma. Big up Solomon. You lot are different. And big up Leroy as well, who has joined. Man, thank you so much, Ronald. You lot leave me speechless and slightly emotional.
Out, bro.
You don't need to stop. You know, I put so much effort into this, and the way you guys support me, man, it's actually crazy.
Well, you've been standing for an hour.
You know, sometimes I feel so tired, I feel drained, I feel upset, but I keep pushing. Every day. And, you know, sometimes it's a big risk what I do. You know, people don't see behind the scenes, the trouble and the trauma that content creators face. You prioritize, you know, shall I go to work or shall I go to stream? Shall I, you know, bills have to get paid and everything. I always say this, right? You don't have to watch my stream. There's other big content creators, but the way you guys support me, it's honestly, it's overwhelming. In all honesty, it's overwhelming. I don't know why you don't support me. Sometimes I even wonder that. I don't know why. I call this the crackhead space, the zoo and everything. But I love the way I find myself in each and every one of you. You know, I do. Each and every one of you are a part of me and a piece of me, and I don't answer to no one. You know, I just answer to you guys and the members community group chat. You guys know me. I do everything for you guys. Man, I'm just a bit speechless.
Faz Maguire, Facial. What a failure, man. Oh my days. Look, I just want to say, what an amazing person. He has built a big group of all of us in here right now. He's one of the best content creators right now. Everyone liked the video. He's one of the best people you will listen to. He gives match 10 wait, sorry, I'm sweating. Alright, give up. No, give up. Content creation, stuff like that. Like, he's a good person.
I apologize. For getting emotional. I apologize.
No. I'm drunk, so I'm drunk.
And we all drunk, baby. We all drunk on
ETH.
We all drunk on Ten Hag football. We all drunk on this journey. We don't deserve what we got last season. We all deserve to feel involved and part of a community, whether you have the weirdest take or the
suffered enough.
You know,
we have suffered enough.
We have.
Fast. The thing is that not a lot of you content creators, I call you a friend, right? Not a lot of people show us Manchester United the way you do they? and they're listening to them, but you just give us another perspective at everything. You help us out. The group chat is always buzzing, it, and it's just we're just here to support you. And if
Yeah,
Manchester United is coming at the back at the top, why not you? So
I,
let's
I
let's get that
I
done.
don't know. Listen, sometimes
That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to
I
say.
don't even know what I'm doing. I'll be no, not sometimes. Probably 98% of the times I don't know what I'm doing. The other 2% is just turning the laptop on and making things happen. You guys know in the members only group chat, man, I showed you my history. Whatever you see is the truth. I'm as clear as a glass of water. You will see right through me. I don't hold anything back. A lot of people in this environment run things in a lot of different way, but real recognize real, and there is no talent. This is simply hard work. There is no plan. This is simply obsession. So that's how I like to call it, man. Like I say, I appreciate each and every one of you. I do. And I hope to meet some of you, if not all of you, at one point of my life for sure. But yeah, thank you. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. It just sounds a bit cheesy at this point to saying thank you. But in all honesty, thank you very, very much. Honestly, thank you. You gave me a purpose to my life. At one point in my life, I didn't have a roof over my head, so you guys gave me a purpose to carry on. It's tough, but we go game to game. We move from day to day, and yeah, I appreciate all of you. Like I say, there's no stops. We go straight to the top, and 100K is what I told you, 100K, man. Until then, I don't celebrate. I will not celebrate 20K. I will not celebrate 50K, 60, 70, 80. 100K is the aim. Only trophies, no credits. But anyways, enough of that. Enough of emotional parts. I do apologize. Man turned into a little softy like Woodward. But anyway, moving forward. Talking about West Ham game. Let's go back to the West Ham game. There's rotation that's needed, right? It's important to rotate the squad. Do we see Maguire and Lindelof playing in that game against West Ham? I mean, West Ham are not gonna be looking for an easy night. They're gonna want to win the FA Cup, obviously, just as much. That's something that they're gonna be fighting for. That's a trophy that they could be fighting for, with the likes of Antonio, with the likes of Skamaka in there as well, Paqueta and everyone. There's some good players. Paqueta is someone that I really like. Skamaka is someone that we were linked with and we wanted. What do you guys think? Are we going to be okay to play Maguire and Lindelof? And I'll start with you, Akshay, and then I'll make my way around.
I think, as you have said, West Ham is not a joke team because they have a good players like Skamaka, Danny Ings, Bowen, like Paqueta, Rice. So it's gonna be tough game. So I believe like we have to do what we did to Newcastle. Somehow just see the game out because our team is very tired as compared to them. And also we have to rest some players like Marcus has to be rested, and then also other players like Bruno, I'm not sure. That guy is something else. He will never take a leave. He will never rest himself. But I still worry about maybe one of our center backs, either Varane or Martinez. They should also kind of take some rest. So I know this is kind of knockout, but maybe if the tactics don't work, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Just like people are talking about 38% possession, don't worry about that. We have been playing every game 2.5 or 3 days, which is not a joke, which is literally not a joke. And also, those games are without our number nine. Our number nine is with medical team, so it's not a it's not a joke to play every 3 games and winning all the time. And those games are Leeds away, Barcelona 2 leg, all physical game. So I hope Ten Hag does some magic again. 1-0, 2-0. If park the bus, they have to do like second half. I don't mind. Just see the game out.
Just
Next
the
round,
game out, yeah.
yeah, just see the simple, very simple. Just like final, you get 2 chance, you put them into the net, and then you see the game out. We did not have a position in the second half, but they were not even threatening the goal. Couple of shots in the second half, that's it. they had the more possession Newcastle. Even they couldn't do it. So we were that organized. So we have to do the same thing. Just see the game out, couple of goals, and then go home, take rest, and next match. So
Next match, yeah, yeah. What about you, Ronald? I mean, do you see the start of Sabitzer and Casemiro together?
There could be. We could see them because I think March 2nd is the date when we have that match, right? And right after that, on the 5th, we play. Oh, sorry, March 1st is the day, and then 5th of March we play with Liverpool. So I think, as we know, Ten Hag is always preparing for the next game ahead of it, right? He is looking at this game, but he's also preparing for the next game. So I think Wout Weghorst starts along with Sancho on the left and Anthony on the right. But again, then Anthony was, holding on to his groin in the last game. So there could be something over there.
Against
Yes, he
against
was.
well, d- he always does this thing where he pulls his shorts up. So I don't know if he's feeling it or he's just tight or something. But
No, he actually had his hand and he was pressing his groin, but then obviously, the team needed him and he
I
knew that
think I
the
think it was
most.
after the slide tackle. He tried to
Yeah,
intercept the ball.
there was
He was
something that
going to his
happened
groin.
and he held on to it, but then again, he went ahead with it. And I just know for a fact Ten Hag is going to take it seriously, regardless what
he is,
anyone says over here.
of
Best
course.
believe not Maguire Lindelof, maybe Martinez and Lindelof.
Hmm.
That's kind of a setup I see because he knows Varane is going to be injury prone and he doesn't want him to be there. But Martinez, boy, that man, he is the next Vidic in my opinion. Like he is as good as him. So I see Martinez playing
Yeah,
with Lindelof.
Lewandowski. He was smoking Lewandowski, man. He was smoking Barcelona like crazy in the second leg. He took all his first leg suspension out in that second leg. You could feel it. Let me come to you, Ankit, and let me ask you, how impressed have you been with Garnacho? And people, and a lot of people have said he doesn't deserve to start yet. He doesn't have that. But in a game like West Ham, Rashford is out, Sancho in the 10, Vout has to play, literally has to play because there's no number 9. Do you start Garnacho?
I'll start him on Wednesday. Yeah.
And you're not concerned about people saying he's not ready to start, use the senior boys? Should we use Bruno in the 10 and then Sancho on the left? But then Sancho's not got that blistering speed.
Yeah. I think I'll start him. Yeah.
Okay. What
The
about
problem is who
go
do
on,
you place as the 9?
Sorry, who?
I said who do we play as a 9 then?
We have to play Vout. We have to. This is it.
Mm.
When you come into a situation like this is it. More than anyone out of all of us, Wout Weghorst knows he has to play. Forget me and you. He's going to look at who's the next competition in his position. No one. And
Yeah.
even without any position, he's been any competition. He's been playing decent enough to see and win games. That's factual.
Also, Walsh has been subbed off, so almost every game. So he will play.
In 45 minutes, he got subbed off as well.
This might be his first 90. No, he played 90 first leg Barca. This might be his second 90.
Against Thingy's defense, anyways, you have the likes of Creswell. You have the likes of who else in that back line that I can't name. Let me think. Emerson, Johnson, as well. These are the players that we need to be. We need someone like a Wout Weghorst in there. But I mean, are we fearing Declan Rice? I'll come to you, Yuma. You've got 1 out of 4 written, so I was just thinking, Yuma, are we fearing Declan Rice in the West Ham game?
Are we fearing who?
Declan Rice.
Bro, don't annoy me.
He's been one of the decorated midfielders in England.
Don't annoy. Don't fast. Fast. We just made light work of the La Liga leaders. Light work.
Guimaraes, who everybody said Bruno Guimaraes this, Bruno Guimaraes that.
What? Right? I'm just look. Okay, I'm gonna try and be as professional but as disrespectful at the same time. I know it's kind of ironic, but I'll try my best. West Ham, with all disrespect, we're gonna slap you guys. It's as simple as that. No matter, I don't care about your paquetas, he can dance. I don't care about your rices, your rice babies. I don't care about your dead manager. Your manager is dead. Prehistoric settings.
Isn't he injured?
Mikel Antonio, you need to change your braids. They're dead. Okay. Who else? Who else do I need to talk about? Sufal. I like Sufal. They're just a dead team. I'm not worried about these people, man. Like, what are we worried about them? It's another game that I know we're gonna win. How we're gonna win is the interesting part now these days. We're gonna win, and we'll go about with business. It's just like I'm not worried about West Ham. Like
They
I
are
said,
battle. Let's not forget they're very close to relegation. So
I would say this though. West Ham, they did give us a big fight when we did play them over in London at their stadium earlier this season. I remember it was a tough game, but nevertheless, I'm not worried about that. That was early in the season. Right now, we're
wait, hold up, wait. Are we home?
Yeah, we're home.
We are home. I'm not doing this.
Hey yo, that's what I'm saying. Almost like
In my house?
It's calm these
Fortress?
days. It's calm these days. Like we're not worried about West Ham. With all disrespect to the Irons TV and all, like this is the United that you guys wanted. You've been poking the big bear. You've been making fun of us. You've been bantering us.
They
Okay,
must get smoked.
this is who the bear is, and now we're gonna disrespect you guys. You guys
They
are
better
nothing
fuck
to
the
us.
bus.
You guys are algae to us. Okay, like plankton to us. Like you're nothing. We're gonna run
Listen.
over you. We're gonna deal with you, and we're gonna move on to the next round. Real Betis, same thing to you. Okay.
Okay.
They're gonna pack the bus. They have to park the bus. There's no way
They don't have a chance. Do you think they're gonna come out and play for?
Exactly. Just park the bus and work on your defense. I think this is what. Also, this FA Cup, you don't need to be here. Just worry about relegation battle. I think we'll help you out.
With their dead manager.
Exactly. I think they're listen. They should. They're 16th place right now. We will knock you out so you can focus on relegation, because you got to get out of relegation. I don't want you playing FA Cup and Premier League at the same time. We're doing you a favor.
It's honestly it's funny. It's honestly funny to me because I'm not worried about them, and they think that they might catch us slipping, but they won't, because now that we've won a trophy, I mean, it's like our mind is focused more so than ever before.
Guys, do you know who's gonna start against West Ham?
Go on.
Kobe Minor must start against West Ham.
Wait, yeah, right.
Yeah, Kobe Minor, Sabitzer might start against West Ham.
Are you
no?
Listen,
Sabitzer was
he's gonna throw the youngest. He's gonna throw the kids in. He's gonna start Elanga, Garnacho, Walt. My front three. My midfield is Sabitzer, Minor, McTominay.
Omo just had a good hit.
Maguire, Lindelof, center back. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw, Delo, De Gea in the back, the goalkeeper. Watch this.
Malacia. I think Malacia.
Yeah, Malacia.
Oh yeah, Malacia. I forgot.
Malacia player.
Malacia.
Malacia? That's fucking cute. How did
Luke Shaw? Listen, Luke Shaw is great, man. What can I say? Luke Shaw is great.
No, he's great, but you don't forget Malacia, man. Come on, you literally forgot a player.
Listen, Malacia is like. If Luke Shaw's playing center back, I'm like, oh, Malacia left back.
I wouldn't play Malacia tomorrow, bro.
Why?
What?
Yeah, because we need him for the Liverpool game. Salah needs to be calmed down again.
No, he's in the shot that game.
But Malacia isn't that player that, I can play one on, one off. What? No, he can play 2 games in a week.
Yeah.
But what Omo just said, playing Elanga, Kobe Man, bro, that ain't
Listen. Let me tell you this is why.
When was the last time you saw a relatively closer team to what you're saying right now, Omo Solo?
Let me tell you why I think Kobe Minor might play. When they were
just because you saw Erik Ten Hag put a
when they were celebrating that trophy, Erik Ten Hag went to Kobe Minor.
Oh my God!
There's something there. There is something there. He's pretty much every time I was telling him, like, listen, all this could be yours. Do what I say, and you be celebrating with kids on. He didn't have his kid on. He said you be celebrating with your kids on. Or just do what I say, and
But
this could be you. Listen, those kids took picture of what's Rashi with the doctor. They've been cured. They've been
hon-
cured.
honestly, yeah. Now I'm even deep in it. The fact that West Ham are facing a relegation battle, this FA Cup, I don't know what they
That means
want to
it's
put their
more
heart and.
important to them. That means it's more important to them.
Nah, I mean, look, okay. In that same breath, I also know that they're psychologically weak, and with that being said, it's time to psychologically break them in those first 10 minutes. Let's just
Yeah,
control the
but then you
ball,
need
pass it about, and
mentality
then
monsters to control the game.
yeah,
You
we
can't
that's
have
what we
kids
Yeah.
playing out there, like almost said.
No. Listen, but again, you
What
didn't see my whole
mentality
lineup.
is
You
Elanga bringing
control
on the
game
game?
from the midfield. The midfield controls game. That's why I say I haven't put McTominay there. That's why I said McTominay could be minus Sabista. I
Pyramid scheme
trust
wants you sin
Sabista
bin
to
you for that,
control the
by the
game.
way. Pyramid scheme wants you sin bin for that. He said, how dare you? How dare you say McMayo and Slabhead? Uh, yeah, he's not having it. Big up Woodward with the super chat again. Thank you very much. Says burn Martial for 45 to secure first half goal. I don't know if you mean 45 minutes or 45 seconds. You need to clarify because
that's
Also,
a
also,
by
shade.
the way,
also,
obviously I'll be there. Match day squad, you know the score, right? If Martial walks into Old Trafford after Ten Hag has walked in, meaning if Martial is in the squad, the internet is going to break. Mark my words. Clip this. If Martial is back against West Ham, the internet is collapsing.
Faz, did I say? Listen, the reason why I put that lineup here because listen, all these players need to do is taste the trophy. All they need to do is taste the trophy. It's a whole different ball game now.
That's I thank
Listen,
you, Omo.
they need to understand this is what you have to do to win. This is what listen, you do this, enter how starts you win things. All they have to do is follow the rules and you're winning things. This
Yeah, you
win,
don't, but you don't bring all of them at the same time in the team. You progress them. You bring one or two at a time. You're
so
saying, literally, you're saying play a C team against West Ham.
Against
yes.
Lucas Paqueta, who's a very good player, in my opinion.
Listen,
West Ham plays in the
there's,
championship or our league. Which league? Decide first, Omo. They're not
there's
going
a
to come with their second team. They're coming with
there's
their
a
A
reason
team.
why I put out this
No,
certain
I
lineup.
understand your reasons. You're just a crackhead. That's your
By,
reason.
by the way, Ariola will be there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a good
um,
team.
it's a good team. Zuma, the animal abuser, is not there.
Hey,
Uh,
chill.
No,
no, no,
I
no, it's
agree
not
with.
true. When it comes
Yeah,
to
no, there's no
animals,
chill.
you don't mess with animals. When it comes to me, you don't. I call you as it is. The video don't lie as well. Nope.
The thing is,
That's one of my rules. You don't mess with animals, man. You don't do that. Nah, I can't. And Mr. Structure. Oh, if I mention Zuma's name, because Mr. Structure has cats. I used to have a cat, I don't anymore. But if I say cat, mention cat to and Zuma to Mr. Structure, he'd kill him. But I mean, their defense, right? Let's be honest. Just looking at their goals conceded this season, they have conceded 29 goals, which is similar to the amount of goals we've conceded in the league. We've conceded 28. They've conceded 29. So it's not like they concede a lot of goals. They somewhat keep it tidy-ish, but then they also collected a few. Tottenham 2, and then they've had loads of 1-1, 2-0, just small scoring games. They've had a lot of small scoring games,
can I ask you a question?
except for Blackburn, who obviously put 3 past them, which was absolutely amazing how Blackburn did that in the Carabao Cup. But that was it.
Because they're crap.
They
That's
did
No,
why.
beat Nottingham Forest 4-0. They did beat
Faz, can
Nottingham
I
Forest
ask you a
4-0.
question?
That was in their house.
Very important though.
Go on. Sure,
Is
go on.
is this like is this 2 games or just one game? Like one game decides
One,
it? One,
Straight,
right?
straight knock.
Uh,
Yeah.
he's not going with what almost said. Never in a million years, bro. He might add a few additions of players that Omo has called out, like Kobe Mino. He might bring him on as have Bruno and Sabitzer and Kobe Mino, but he's never gonna let him just be alone in there along with a bunch of like young ones. No, he can't.
No,
How
I'm not.
about
I'm not
He's
saying
gonna
a
go
bunch of young ones.
strong
That's
for
why I said.
10.
That's why I say he might put
Bro,
McTominay
you're
and
saying
Sabitzer there.
Elanga over there. Elanga plays with people like Sancho and Wout
how
Weghorst.
about Pelestri?
Yeah, Pelestri should
Yeah,
see
he hasn't started Pelestri till now, and you wanting Kobe Minu. You crazy, bro.
He has played. He has played Kobe Mino.
Big up Styler
He
Boy.
has played him. He has played him for 5 minutes,
Big
and
up
the
Didn't he
very next
start
day he
against
was playing
Charlton?
under 21s.
I got subbed off.
I'm sorry.
I
Again?
believe Kobe started against Charlton. I got subbed off.
And then when he
Yes,
went,
Kobe
then
did-
and
Kobe did
after that,
start
when did he
again.
start? No,
Kobe-
after that, when did he start?
No, he hasn't. He hasn't. He hasn't.
Exactly.
In this season, though, in this season, Pelestri has only played 144 minutes in all competitions, so he's not really played a lot of minutes. So he could do with minutes. In all honesty, big up Styler Boys. This is my first United game I saw. Someone mute the mic. I think I'm just getting a bit of feedback. Please. Was United versus Olympiacos FC. Whew. In 97 when we had Varane, and now we have Varane. Champions League game, we won 3-0. Big up to you. I mean, 97, I was still enjoying breast milk. I don't know about other people. I think Omo was 35 years old at 97, if I'm not mistaken. Other than
I
that,
don't remember.
He was crackhead hold.
that was at the peak of crack epidemic when Omo saw that game. But yeah, I love people who've been watching the game for so many years. I love knowing how it was things back then, because in all honesty, we have only YouTube to go off, nothing else. Especially myself, I can only speak for myself. But look, 1 down, 3 more to go. That's the saying that we're saying. Big few weeks coming ahead. Still a lot of games. Betis, Park the Bus FC. You know, Betis is again Spanish low block. It's gonna be hard. We've had all of the tests thrown at us, and we found the answers. But just to sum it up as I come to end the stream, and I'll work one by one to everyone. Ronald, sum it up for me. How are you feeling as of today, right now, after witnessing everything? Take your time, by the way. Take your time. We've had all the tests, you know, not all the downfall, but very, very bad downfall with Brighton and Brentford, with City as well. But yeah, talk to me. How are you feeling now?
I feel confident. I'll be honest with you. When this crackhead Omo talked about Barca who, it still, rings in my head. Barca who, he said multiple times. I'll be honest. I was there to support him. I said the same thing as him. Maybe after him, definitely not before him, because he gave me that, confidence in Erik Ten Hag. And as I was like, if he can have that confidence in him, why not me? So for me, I'm really confident about the whole situation with Erik Ten Hag as well, and how he manages players and how he's, taking everyone. How I'm sorry, I just read Dan's. However, the thing is that as much as I am respecting Wout, my agenda is not to get Wout
You don't
out
have to
this.
agenda. I can say that.
Yeah, I don't have any agenda of getting him out this season, because I know that's not a possibility. No one's getting the contract terminated. I don't know why these guys feel it, but I literally say the same thing as them, that Wout needs to go next season. There's no space for him. I'm sorry, even as a number 2. As Yuma said it earlier, our standards need to be higher than what they are right now. We can't go off signings like Wout Weghorst, Igalo. I'm done with that. Thank you for giving me all those tears and traumas, but I'm done with it. Erik Ten Hag has a very good eye for talent, as we can see in Malasia. So I hope we get more players like that. And I'll be honest, the next game, I think we win. I don't have a problem with it. Liverpool is the one that I want to clap.
I don't care.
I
swear to God, if we have 20% possession and get one sneaky goal, I will still celebrate that fucking game. I swear to God.
Bro, I am going on spaces of you know who.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm talking to them.
But
Definitely.
Be in spaces, cook everyone. And kids,
Yeah.
how are you feeling? Sorry, by the way, Ronald, are you finished?
No, I'm done. I'm all done. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yep, I'm all done. Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much, as always. Thank you very much for so many members' donation. If you are a member, please do DM me on Twitter. Some of you have, and I will come to you after the stream. I will look to add you to the members only group chat. So if you are a member, DM me on Twitter at Planet Faz, and I will add you to the members only group chat. There's a lot of you. Ankit, how are you feeling as of today?
Excited,
happy.
All the words you can tell me, really. Just looking forward to the West Ham game, then Liverpool, really. And yeah.
Okay. Omo, how are you? Well, I must say this when it comes to Omo, man. You are the only person who's literally got almost everything right. I don't think you've got anything wrong this whole season. Okay, wait. The Sancho situation, you know, when he got shipped off, you were a bit shaken, but he's back and he's back strong and he's back good. He's back really good. But where do you stand?
I already said one time already, I'm gonna say it again. Quadruple. Said this 5 months ago. It was 4 months ago. Now it's 5 months ago. I said we're winning it all. Listen, people gonna say, "Oh, you didn't play beautiful football." Listen, since Fergie, we just get the win. We just get the win. Sometimes we play beautiful football. Sometimes we play ugly football. So long as we get the win, that's all that matters. Erik Ten Hag plays his own way. He's gonna get the win. It doesn't matter what. It also clean sheet. I've been saying this is day zero. Clean sheet. Clean sheet.
You said Elanga right back that one.
Okay, I got that wrong. My manager says he's gonna play around up front. I'm like, okay, cool. I want him out. Listen, at that time, Aaron Wan-Bissaka was not on form.
If I send your CV, and part of your proposition to Ten Hag is Elanga right back, Ten Hag would slap me the fuck out of Carrington.
At that time, Aaron Wan-Bissaka wasn't cooking, and Erik Ten Hag was like, "I got this." Now look at Wan-Bissaka cooking. All Wan-Bissaka has doing so far is being comfortable on the ball. He hasn't done anything extra. He just being comfortable with the ball on his feet. Listen, I trust my manager. Clean sheet. These teams ain't ready. They're not ready. Clean sheet all day.
Martial FC, by the way, you're very fucking Martial FC. You literally need. If I show you Martial wearing a boot, that does it for you. You're like, yes, Martial is back. Yeah, Martial.
Martial is back.
I did. He took a picture with the medical team.
Listen,
on purpose. He literally went to someone. Hi, yeah, you with the media team iPhone. Come here. Yeah, come here. Medical team, come here. And he took the trophy and he had a little. He literally did that. And you're okay with it?
Yes.
Look at it, doesn't even take time. Oh, what do I do with this guy? Oh, well, you're different. You are the definition of Planet Faz. If there was a face of Planet Faz, it had to be you. Honestly, there's no other way to sum you up. Humor.
Yep, I'm here. Yep, what's going on?
As of today, how are you feeling?
As I told you back when okay, as of today, that's lies. As of today, I feel good. I feel confident. It just gives me much more confidence going into these other fixtures. Us beating Barcelona, a Spanish opposition, which we struggle against. We dealt with them. A cup competition, finally, we've gotten over that threshold. So now I feel like, honestly, we're one of the best teams in Europe. Teams in the Champions League don't even want to face us. So I'm feeling like we could be. I'm not scared of no team right now in the world. So it's like, yeah, let's whoever we need to face and slap up, let's face and slap up. Long may it continue. This is just the beginning, and I hope you guys are ready because we're gonna start seeing a lot of trophies. It's gonna be a lot of good times coming. So this is our good karma, our karmic retribution. So
just quickly, Yuma, we've got Liverpool next after West Ham away. We have 2 away games back to back, right?
Yeah.
Liverpool away. I apologize. We've got Liverpool away, Betis at home.
Mm-hmm.
Straight after Betis, we have our very own Southampton to face in the league. But then after Southampton, who are sitting in bottom of the table, if I'm not mistaken, still. This is the bottom of the table. After Southampton, we have to face Betis away. After Betis away is the team that I want revenge with is Brighton.
Mm-hmm.
Are you are you a little bit like skeptical about that fixture? You know, away,
Well,
away, home, away, home, away,
well,
home, and
honestly, I
Brighton.
don't like. I really don't like. I'm gonna keep it. I don't like the fact that we're looking ahead of games because we that's not been the MO this season. The MO has been one game at a time, so we're not gonna switch up in the middle of this hectic schedule that we're in. That's been the code, one game at a time. So we're gonna handle West Ham, and then we can handle Liverpool. But if we're gonna talk about that Liverpool game, like I said in the last stream that I was in, I don't like the placement of it. The placement of that game. This is the only time I could say yes. I have chest for all teams, but this Liverpool fixture, just because of who they are, where we're playing, and when we're playing them, especially, is where it's a little bit tricky. So I see a draw. I don't see a loss, but I do see a draw that game. But besides that, yeah, we're good to go. So yeah, I'm confident. Just focus one game at a time.
Nobody can outmanage our manager, says Pyramid Scheme. This feels like Fergie. Faz, have you heard anything around the city about Martial's injury? I heard it's Achilles, and if it is, that explains a lot. I've been dealing with it for about 5 years now. The one thing I do know that his injuries is a similar situation to Ansu Fati, actually. Not the exact body part, but what happened with this injury is Ansu Fati had an injury in his knee, had operation, had physio, came back, but he had another operation, needed another operation. So went in there, had another one. He has now in total had 3/4 operations, of I think 4 operations. He was supposed to get a fifth one and he declined. What happened is the psychologist found out that Ansu Fati was playing overplaying with his stronger foot instead of rehab doing the proper thing, which is getting you playing with both feet, as in both legs. Because subconsciously, his injured one, his body had adjusted to playing with the other one or putting more strength on the other one. There's a whole video on this as well. And eventually it got worse and worse. So it was a confidence thing of having confidence and faith to put pressure on that knee that had operation in. His confidence was shot. I mean, 4 operations is traumatic as it is for anyone. And now Fati is injured again. And Martial sits in a similar bracket where he's had an injury. He's now had reoccurring injuries, but not in the same body part, but other body parts, because he's probably put pressure in certain areas of his body where he should have compensated, or for compensating his injury, he's put pressure on other parts of his body. So psychologically, it's messed him up. And let's be honest, mind-body connection is very important for an athlete. Everybody should understand this. If you're in and around athletes, if you or even just go and check, documentaries. I watch a lot of documentaries on other sports because I am always around football. I like to educate myself on other sports, so NFL documentaries, basketball, swimming, and what happens is these individuals, their mind is not connected to the body fully because they can't trust themselves because they've had issues here and there, and it's just gone downhill to downhill to downhill. I personally want to be proven wrong. Players have done it. Ronald says Shaw, Ross Barkley, Kaka, some brilliant players have come back from bad injuries and had really good career, or decent enough career, some of them. So Shaw being one of our own, he's got his operation scar. I can't remember some. If you know any other players, please do comment. But that's the situation. You see Hazard as well, same injury, and just nothing seems to work anymore. And I think for me, Martial, with his age, if I'm not mistaken, he's 27, 28 years old, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's a done deal for him playing at the highest level. I don't think Martial has it in him physically to play for the highest level. I think quality-wise he does, but that's just not enough in the highest level. You need a whole, thing. Ronald says maybe we sacrifice Omo. We're not sacrificing Omo. Martial gets free. Martial can.
Fast. Sorry to just. I just want to say this. I cannot wait until Martial leaves the club. Just like I couldn't wait till Paul Pogba leaves the club. It's not about that they're bad players or they're bad people. It's just that I'm tired of their unreliability when it comes to their injury record. Like injury prone players are the players that annoy me the most. Like
Unfortunately,
it's just how I'm wired. I want players that are able to play on the pitch or available to play on the pitch. But Martial this season, like I could say this without a doubt now, and this is why we should all be so upset at Martial. If Martial is in this team, I honestly say we have 6 more points.
I was
What does 6 more points do for us in this table right now?
I was at a game, and I was with a player in the players' lounge. I'm not going to mention which team and what it was. Is a friend of mine. It was his birthday yesterday, so big up to him.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, just mute your mic if you could, because I could get a feedback. And the player was injured. He's now not on injury. He's past his physical, but the manager doesn't play him. He's a very good player. Very, very good player. Could add loads to the team. He's a starting player as well. But when I had a conversation with him, he says, look, I'm ready to play. The gaffer doesn't play me. He doesn't trust it. And I'm upset with the manager because I'm ready to play, but he doesn't trust my physicality anymore. And I'm like, well, hopefully when you do end up getting some minutes, because you will eventually, if you're in the squad, eventually you will get some minutes if you're good enough. You just have to stay fit. And the sad thing is, right, everyone, is you can't control it. That's the saddest thing, you know. I wanna be very clear on that. You can't control injuries. Martial can't control it, and it's poor, it's sad, it's heartbreaking. But that's the football, that's the sport, that's the business we're in. We're in a business, it's result-based, it's performance-based, and we can't be a retirement home, a care home for such things like that. And we must separate emotion with logic in a situation like that. So yeah, I just got to say that on Martial. But yeah, big up Ronald. Thank you very much for joining. Big up Ankit. Big up Omo. Big up Akshay. Big up to everyone. Big up Yuma as well. Big up Wayne and everyone for joining. I appreciate you all. But let me go ahead and end the stream. Logan has said, you can teach an individual almost everything possible. You can teach them how to do a job, how to read and write, how to become good at something. Heck, you could even teach them someone to walk again. But there is one thing you cannot teach or install, no matter how hard you try, and that's self-belief. And that is something that I had said before on a stream. I don't know how this man remembers this shit. Either he writes it down, but it's true. You can teach a man everything. You can teach someone who's been paralyzed before to walk again, but you cannot teach someone self-belief, something called self-motivation, and you can't teach that. The person must look at themselves in the mirror and say, I, Faz, believe in myself more than anyone. And you know what? Frankly, I don't need anyone's help. I can do X, Y, and Z myself. Might take me longer, but fuck it, I can do it. With that being said, big up to all the family and good night, as Wayne says. Thank you very, very much, Wayne, for all the super chats today, for all the support, for again showing out and coming back on the stream even after the security incident. I appreciate you all. Big up Ronald says Shaw had an injury too, career ending, but come out on top. Takes time for Shaw, and we have been supportive. That makes sense, as DB Cooper happened with Luke Shaw for years. Yeah, maybe we have hope for Tony. It's something the gaffer and the medical team will have to figure out, in all honesty. If he's fit as well, and that finger cross moment where, oh my God, he's just playing 45 minutes. Okay, he's then played 90. Oh, he's played 2 games, 3 games, 4 games. That fingers crossed moment, it will take a long time, at least for me, a whole season for me to say, yeah, Martial is back. And he has to play a full season. A full season. Sorry, I spanned the question, by the way. I'm just dying to get answer on what's going on with Tony. No, that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Martial, Pogba, and Dembele, all amazing talent, but injury prone, as it's because of being threat. I wouldn't say that. Brazilian players have injury issues as well, but I wouldn't say that. I mean, them three, in my opinion, Ballon d'Or-esque players. On their day, if they're fit, Ballon d'Or-esque, no questions asked, Ballon d'Or. But how many players we know like that in the world of football? Facts, sell this guy immediately. Ten Hag can't rely on him. The issue isn't if we want him. The issue is if Ten Hag can rely on him, not me. Belief has to come within oneself, and as Logan says, it does. If you're doing anything in life, believe in yourself. If you don't, it ain't for you. You're never gonna. You just be happy where you are. If you don't believe in yourself to take risks, be happy where you are. Before we go, Glazers out 100%. As always, I was singing that. At Wembley Stadium. No motivational talk or whatever can install it. It can be catalyst for sure, but it has to come from within. I can't believe Logan actually remembers word for word. That's mad, Logan. I can't even believe you exist, in all honesty. I can't even believe someone like Logan actually exists. Don't renew Marshall's contract. Injury prone. We can only let the contract play down. I think that's true. I don't think we can sell him as well. I think the only thing we can do is play out his contract. All United under the badge. True. Our fan base is very sentimental with players. We haven't had mentality of if you're not good enough, you leave. Why do we think Madrid are so successful? Madrid let go Odegaard, man. Madrid let go players left, right, and center. Have an emotion. Why do we think Madrid are so successful? Neither their fans or board have any emotion. It's all about winning trophies and not being stuck into players. And 100k soon. Okay, that's for sure. But with that being said, we've seen it all. We've won the law. We're Man United and we're never gonna stop. Ole, ole. Ole, ola. Ole, 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 ola. Come on. Let's go. Up the